Okay, so in January, I haven't watched that much of content because I was building this channel and doing some other work. But here is the list for you of the things that I have watched. So let's start with the one that has surprised me the most. It is this documentary on Netflix called Don't Die. The documentary is about a tech millionaire Brad Johnson, whom you might see appearing in recent podcasts, who invests approximately $2 million annually to defy aging and extend his life. As far as I can remember, he wants to live like 100 years or something, and it is a very well documented process where you'll get to know about the science behind it. So for me, what is a good documentary? If it is about a person, then the film should reflect both positive and negative aspect of the subject. We should see the person's human side, and lastly, it has to be engaging. And I think this documentary more or less covers all these aspects, so I'm giving it a solid 7.3. The next film I watched is A Real Pain, starring Jesse Eisenberg and the Succession star Kieran Culkin. Basically, I love whatever Jesse Eisenberg does, a big fan, except this one, I guess. So anyways, this movie doesn't only stars Jesse Eisenberg or written by Jesse Eisenberg, but also directed by Jesse Eisenberg. It's too much happiness for me. The movie is basically a travelogue where Jesse Eisenberg and Kieran Culkin are cousins, and they do a group tour to Poland to honor their late grandmother, a Holocaust survivor.
But I set the movie against the backdrop of this, Holocaust tour, so it puts their kind of individual modern pain in perspective, in this kind of world history perspective.
The film explores the cousins' contrasting personalities, where Jesse is kind of introvert and Kieran Culkin is kind of an extrovert, hippie kind of guy. I love the chemistry between them and the little adventures they had during the trip. Although I'm a bit disappointed with the background music. In most of the places, it is the music of a classic piano, and at some point it seemed a little repetitive to me. But anyways, that's probably just me. I gave it a 7.5 and may rewatch it another time. By the way, just look at this poster of this movie. Isn't it cool? The next thing I watched is The Black Warrant. It is a series on Netflix, has 7 episodes. Each one is 40 to 50 minutes long. And oh, what I have watched. You gave me 1 hour and I can talk about it continuously. After watching this, I felt that this series is the one that takes Indian content to the next level. So it is basically an adaptation of the non-fiction book Black Warrant, Confession of a Tihar Jailer by Sunil Gupta. Sunil Gupta, who is also the main protagonist of this series, played by Zahan Kapoor, the grandson of Shashi Kapoor. Spoiler alert for the Nepo haters, he acts well. So all the stories you see in the series actually happened in the Tihar jail. You'll witness a different world together, which I think most of us are unaware of. The series deals with topics like corruption, caste hierarchy, justice and morality, to things like staying true to who you are. And the surprising elements of this, which is very, very rare in any form of content, that all the actors from the supporting cast, even the extras, they all acted so perfectly. It's like there are no acting. They are all real people. I don't know how the directors managed this. There are scenes where a jailer was caning a prisoner. It looked like so real. I literally paused and rewinded those scenes, observing, is he caning for real? And no, I'm not done. The set design and the costumes are just too hard to imagine that they are not real. It was only before watching the series that I saw the making of the series on IMDb. Then only I realized the jail picturized in this series is a set. Yes, of course, the series is not perfect. Maybe in episodes between 3 to 5, I thought the characters didn't develop well. They were kind of stagnant. However, in later episodes, it peaked. My favorite episode from the series is the last one, where I was satisfied like hell. So it's an 8 from my side. The next thing I watched is Patal Lok Season 2. Well, in my first video in this channel, I said that Patal Lok Season 1 is one of my top favorites, but Season 2, I'm not sure about it. If I tell this good, then it is to a great extent for its franchisee value. The story is the real hero here, where the Inspector Hathiram Chaudhary investigates murder of a Nagaland minister in Delhi, leading him to Nagaland's complex political and social landscape. Of course, it has some great actors. But there are, I guess, many new actors in the series. As a viewer, for me, it was not strong acting where I got disconnected. Also, there are some big chunks of episodes where the conversation was happening, I guess, in Nagamese language, and I hate to read subtitles. It's like sacrificing my attention from screen to reading something else. Also, the season 1 was something which was new in 2020, and now in 2025, I guess we have seen many any of this kind of series, so it didn't appeal to me that much, but it's a good watch. 6.7 for me, not more than that. The next thing I watched is Baby Girl. This movie is an erotic thriller featuring Nicole Kidman as Romy, a CEO who embarks on a passionate affair with her much younger intern, Samuel, portrayed by Harris Dickinson. The film delves into themes of power dynamics, sexual explorations, and personal liberation. And oh, what a disappointment. I don't know what the hype is all about the film, maybe because it's an A24 film. But after watching its trailer, I thought, wow, it's going to be something new and awesome. But the movie is altogether old wine in a new bottle. Some sensual scenes between Nicole Kidman and Harris Dickinson looked absolutely foolish. The climax looked like a forced ending. Yes, the representation of the movie looks fresh, but it lacks a A24-like charm. I don't know. It's a 6 for me. I expected a lot better than this. So the next movie I watched is Sookshmadarshini. It's a Malayalam movie. I watched it in Hindi. So it's about a homemaker, Priyadarshini, who becomes suspicious of her neighbor Manuel after his mother goes missing under mysterious circumstances. As Priyadarshini investigates, she uncovers unsettling truths about Manuel's family, leading to a gripping narrative of curiosity and hidden secrets. Overall, I would say it's a cute little simple thriller movie, grips you through the entire journey. A 6.7 from my side for this movie. Nice watch. So this is what I watch in January. I hope to make it a series in every month. So please subscribe. Meet you soon.